Yes, boy. Thank you for joining me. Uh, Today we are discussing about your cousin journey, how has been so far, and what you recommend for us or new client. So my question to you is, how did you get to know about emotion of life services? Means who explore emotion of life for your cousin?
Okay, so to my level best, his father did the research about you. He was suffering from OCD for more than 7 years, sir. And then all of a sudden, his father searched, and his father got to know about Sham Gupta, about you, sir, and emotion of life. And the most important line that they were talking about was that you cure this problem. So then they reached to you, sir.
Okay, good. So what issue your cousin was facing and going through when he started his OCD recovery journey in with us in Emotion of Life, and when you started your when your cousin started with us.
So, sir, the thing is that he had, like, as he used to talk with us, so he told us that he had multiple OCD issues. Like, he had different kinds of thoughts, right from God. Like, I give you an example. Like, sir, God, then sexual thoughts, then lifestyle thoughts, dealing with people thought, and, more of like superstitious thoughts also, as well as he had other thoughts also, which I'm not sure about. And so, like at that time when he joined you, sir, he was suffering from all of these thoughts. Like even after 7 years talking with other psychologists and psychiatrists, still he was going through and suffering the same thoughts, and it was hampering his studies, most importantly, as he also studies. So it was really hampering to that. And in that case, in that scenario, sir, when we had a talk with you, you said that you will cure it. And thereon, till that day, till now, he's all good. That is true,
Mhm.
sir.
Correct. So, Rohan, how many professional services your cousin taken before reaching to us in Emotion of Life, and how has been his experience with a different service provider like a psychiatrist and psychologist?
So, like, he had a talk with one of the psychiatrists at Max Super Specialty Hospital, and same with one of the psychologists. So, in total, two. And like the experience, like as you told me, that his experience was not that good at all. Like he used to get temporary relief after talking with them, but not a permanent solution to the problem that he was going through. Then
Mm-hmm.
he automatically, when he was suffering, like after 7 years, he got to know that the problem was not in the thoughts, but the beliefs that he had made, or perceptions, you can say, sir. But then when we read your this website, sir, and you were the only one that talked about perceptions and beliefs, sir. So that time it clicked that you are the right person for this issue, and then we came to you, sir.
Okay. So, what were the emotional, personal, social, and professional impact of on life because of this OCD issue in your cousin life, and what he was going through because of this OCD issue? If you can brief a little bit.
Yeah, sure, sir. So in case of emotional and personal life, that would be, sir, that he wasn't happy at all. Like every second of his life, he was like, as he used to tell us, that he was feeling like pain, like as if, like there was a loop inside his brain. That's what he used to tell us, a loop of thoughts that never let him feel like mindfulness or something like that. He couldn't even think of those things. So there was only that that was kept on going consistently, sir, non-stop. So he used to get relief just for 5 minutes maybe, and thereafter same. So there was and nothing like emotional life or anything like that, sir, personal life. And then when he wasn't able to cure and overcome those thoughts. There came another problem that he wasn't able to study professionally also. He scored less marks in his B.Tech and whatever he did. So in his graduation time, sir. But overall, he did manage to do, but now he wasn't cured at that time, sir.
Okay. So my next question is how many month of session your cousin was offered by Emotion of Life?
Okay, sir. So he was offered 4 months of session,
Okay, 4 month session he has been offered.
and it started on, I guess, June 20th.
Okay.
Yes, sir. June or July.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
So how many days or number of session your cousin has availed so far? And what has been the experience of your cousin? If you know about it, I guess he is your close family
Yeah,
member and you interact with
exactly.
him
Yeah, I know
frequently.
about him. Yeah, and I've even seen him. So I think it's 50 days, and he has cured up to 80-85%. That's what he
Okay.
says.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and he's able to focus in studies also, sir.
So have you seen the positive change in his behavior and emotional state?
100%, sir.
Okay, good. So
Yes.
another question that I have right now. How much percentage your cousin issue has been resolved out of 100? So you have already mentioned it is almost 80-85% in 50 days. So
Yes,
what
sir.
your cousin has been able to overcome so far, like out of all those OCD issues? Can you highlight few issues that he's able to manage now and he's not, he's out of those issues?
So, sir, he had the major fear of God.
Hmm.
So, like that thing, he is totally overcome, sir. Then, regarding connected with gods, it was like sexual thoughts regarding God. That was
Hmm.
also covered, sir. Sexual thoughts regarding other people also. So that was also covered, sir. And then this superstitious thoughts also covered dealing with people. Mainly, that's what he says, that that was most important thing which you cured, and thereafter all these things got cured automatically from
Hmm.
you, sir. And
Hmm.
like, and you also told all the aspects in a connected manner. And there were some other thoughts also, but I'm not sure about it, sir.
Okay, okay, fine, no issue.
Yeah. Yes,
So
sir.
on the aspect of what do you think as a elder brother of your cousin? What things he might be talking with you? What things he still need to work with me? So what are the aspects that he still need to work in remaining 2 month time?
Okay, so like now that his like he was suffering from OCD for so long, so now, and you have cured it like within 50 days, 80%. But there is still aspect, like when he studies, there are some issues like perfection issues only when he's studying, sir. And uh, like he does some, like he stops others while studying, sir. And a little bit of perfection is there in him when he's studying. Other than that, I don't think so, because like as you told me that the major issue was the images that was creating in his mind every time he used to go, and then he used
Hmm.
to do a little bit of compulsions, as you say. But this was the manner that in this particular thing, now he's able to overcome those images that is created. He takes it as a memory, or a part of his brain that helps to go move forward, sir, in that
Correct.
journey. And he just had to cover study thoughts, regarding a little bit of study thoughts, and I think thereafter he's cured 100%.
I have witnessed, and you have been also instrumental in your cousin recovery, including your parent, how you were supporting in the journey of recovery for your cousin. So, how will you describe me as a person and professional, like getting bang on target to your cousin issue and chasing you also as a family member, how to support? So, how has been your experience as a caregiver to your cousin? Like, if I ask you, describe me
So
and
yeah, so the thing is that how I have seen you is that you are not a normal psychologist. You are way more than that, to be honest, sir. You are somebody who, before handling, and just before connecting and giving sessions to someone, you connect with that person on an emotional perspective. It never felt like as if we know you just for 50 days. No, it feels like as if we know you for more than years. That's how the connection has been with you, sir. And moreover, I would suggest that you are more than a psychologist. You are a life coach also, sir. That's how I
Mhm.
feel it. Because like the way you talk, the way you have handled all this situation, it never felt like that my cousin was suffering from OCD. So that's how it feels like, sir. Because
Correct.
OCD, as you said, that OCD is not any mental disease; it's just a perception issue. So you deal with your you never call your patients as patients, but call them as clients. So the ones
Mhm.
who come to you, they are your customers, they are your clients, they are not your patient. So that's the
Mhm.
most beneficial part about you, sir. And you give your 100% in whatever you do, sir.
Mhm.
It also depends on the patient also, that he has to surrender to you and listen to you very carefully, to be
Mhm.
honest, sir. Otherwise,
Mhm.
it's all fine, sir.
Correct.
Otherwise, you are the best. Yes, sir.
So thank you for this gesture, Rohan,
Thank you,
and
sir.
choosing us for helping your cousin. So for last two questions. So how much you are sure, after this completion of this 4 month journey, 120 session or around 100 session in 4 months, how much you are sure your cousin is going to get recover 100%, that we take as a tagline, 100 days, 100 session, 100% recovery. So how much you are sure that your
100 days,
cousin is.
1 lakh percent, sir. What do you want to say? It's like 1 lakh percent. And how come I'm saying that? Because, as I said, na, sir, that it's a perception issue. It's the way of living that is going wrong, and that is
Mhm.
causing OCD. So you are correcting that particular thing, sir. And now that you will correct it, then like then there aren't going to be any relapse to that issue. And
We
your way of
yes, we
the
focus
way
on the
your way
relapse
of
management more.
you will also focus on it, sir. Definitely.
Okay, so last
No,
question, Rohan, and
yes, sir.
what you will recommend other new client about availing services from Emotion of Life and me as your cousin assigned therapist? What you have a recommendation for those who are waiting for their recovery? If you can guide something.
One word. If I go for one line, that you are lucky that you get to know about emotion of life. Just join it as early as possible, and just surrender yourself to Mr. Sham Gupta, sir, and then leave everything on him, and he will deal it properly, and you will definitely get cured 100%.
Thank you very much, Anna Rohan, for sharing your experience last 10 15 minutes. Hope with watching this discussion, many more life will be get help. And we wish this society and this country free from OCD. It look like impossible, but if we work together strategically, including family member, client devotion,
So
community.
one thing I would like to say on my own, and that is, no psychologist or psychiatrist other than Sham Gupta sir can cure this problem. Trust me. And for lifelong, you will keep on suffering through this loops of thoughts in your mind, this never-ending loops of thoughts in your mind.
Mhm.
So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rohan, for sharing your experience. We will connect back once your cousin complete recovery happen. Let's say bye bye. I will connect back soon. Thank you very much, Rohan.